Right, another day, another gearbox failed. This time it's an Era Vectis. So gonna get the door open and then got the replacement here to replace it with. So I put a new case on. I had to put a Euro case on because the Vectis that I've got is deadbolt, and this was a hook. So I've just replaced it with a Euro hook case and supplied with a new cylinder. The door has dropped as well, so adjusted the door to bring it back in line. It's working smoothly now. So I've just received a message from a follower on Instagram asking how I got the door open, or what the process for opening the door from that Era Vectis mechanism job. So I thought I'd just do a quick video on it. Now, I don't have a picture of the Era Vectis gearbox, but I do have a picture of a mortise lock. They both work in the same way. So the Era Vectis has got the levers, the same as the mortise locks, where it's got the levers. So I'll just show you here. So as you're probably aware, you know how these works, that you put the key in, you turn it, that then aligns the levers up in the right way. The curtain, which is that bit there, connects to the talon, which is behind the curtain, and once the levers are in the right position, it connects onto that talon, and then that pulls the bolt back and unlocks the door. Now with the Era Vectis, there is it's slightly different, but it works in the same way, where the talon is round about here. So what had actually happened is that talon had broken, so that meant that the key was turning round and round, and not actually connecting to that talon. So although the levers were being lifted to the right positions or right heights, it wasn't connecting to that talon because that talon had broken. And this sometimes does happen with mortise locks as well, where when that talon breaks, which is just sitting behind this curtain like that, when it breaks, because it's broken off, the curtain and the key just turns round and round. So the way that I got the door open was I drilled a small hole round about there, inserted the key, turned it to get the levers to the right heights, and then, as you saw with a flathead screwdriver, just prized the bolt stump back through the gate, and that allowed me to unlock the door. Now, one thing to remember, that when this happens, it's better to have the lock mounted on the left hand side. So in the previous job, as you saw, that I was on the left hand side, the lock was on the left hand side, and with these mortise locks as well, it's better to do it on the left hand side. Now, if it's a lockout situation and you get one of those Era Vectises, you need to gain entry via another door and be on the inside of the door. So if you're looking at the door from the outside and the lock is mounted on the left hand side, just flip this around. If you're looking at the door from the outside and the lock is mounted on the left hand side, you still need to get in from another door, because you'll need to take the handles off from the inside, go back round to the outside, and then obviously do that process. However, if you're looking at the door from the outside and the lock is mounted on the right hand side, obviously you need to go in and do it from the inside anyway, because then when you're on the inside of the door, the lock is then on your left. Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, then just message me and I'll talk you through it again. So yeah, that's the process. It's pretty straightforward once you've done done it a few times, and you know what the drilling points are. It's pretty simple to do, and then you just change the gearbox like you do with any other